All right, what's happening, everyone? So I just released a settings video for you, but I just recently tried something a little different as I realized a few things that I wanted to possibly fix. So I did some experimenting with settings, and I'm going to explain to you what I did so far, okay? So here in the settings here, I changed hold to crouch instead of tapping. This way, when you are holding it, like when you usually tap it, right? So you're down like that, and then you jump, and you gotta click it again to go down. Now I could hold down, I could jump, and I'm back down. Jump, back down, back crouch, right? So here we are. I'm also not on the radar, which you'll see. See how there's no arrow in the center of the radar? Now there's an arrow. Now there's no arrow. See that? So it kind of gives you a better movement to kind of jump and crouch if you want to play that style, right? So I feel like it's a little more fluid. Another thing I did was I changed this to 4. I had it at 5. I changed it to 4. Acceleration, so I'll show you an example. Here's the slowest one. See how it starts off slow and it goes faster, right? So now if you put the acceleration to 5, you'll see it's fast right away, right? The problem I noticed is that when you have close range battles, it's so fast, the acceleration, where you can miss your shots. So I brought it down a tad to 4. Now I might eventually change it to 3, but right now I'm feeling pretty good at 4, okay? So that's another thing. Now here's the big one I did, okay? You'll see these are very different than my last one, okay? These ones right here, you see they're very different. So center dead zone was way higher. Everything was higher. You can see the arrows. Those arrows are the default settings, okay? Where the game puts it default. So by putting the max threshold at 0 for movements, basically what it does is as my thumbstick, I move it, right? Like this, little by little, right? And I move it like that. So it registers the max movement faster. So when I'm even holding halfway, I'm moving this much, right? Where if you lower it and you move the thumbstick halfway, it's going to be slower. It's like a gradual acceleration, right? So I did the same thing as you'll see here. I did the same thing for my max threshold input for the right thumbstick. So our right thumbstick halfway is moving faster first, so I can now, it actually helps me turn faster on people, but the max acceleration is still not super fast when I'm aiming in front of them. Now the last thing, this is a big one, and this is very, very based on your controller. Just a heads up, this is very based on your controller. So basically, my controller is pretty new. My thumbsticks are pretty good. 0 for dead zone, there is a little bit of drift. You kind of see like this, right? Or you kind of see it going, if you're not touching anything, you kind of see it drifting, right? So what I did was I put my dead zones to the 3 over here and 3.5 over here. What I recommend is go to 0 and then go maybe to 1 and then move your thumbstick and don't touch move your thumbstick like a little bit. Just kind of tap it, like kind of like nudge it just a little bit. So it kind of goes out of the center position and then see if it still drifts. If it does, then change it a little higher. Change it a little higher, the center dead zone, the axle dead zone. Eventually you'll find it where it's just perfect for you. My controller is pretty new. So I don't have many problems with it. So I have it like this. So what I find now is that my aim and sensitivity is much better for fighting. So I could, I could aim on guys better. See, so my shot is pretty straight. It didn't really change. You notice that? And watch this. Even I find see that even like turning on that guy, like it's faster. I find that it's faster. I can really lock onto him, right? In a much faster way. See that? I could turn to him so much faster, and it's not like I don't have that delay, right? But then I'm looking at him though, right? And I can hit him. And see also, I'm probably gonna kill me now. Let me show you something else. See, you'll see also with changing the left thumbstick, I could go like left and right faster, right? So it's instead of a gradual increase, you're kind of at max the whole time, right? So I could kind of go left and right. And sometimes you're playing against people who are very sweaty, you'll see that if you're going left and right, they do that a lot when you're trying to fight them, right? Because it kind of throws you off balance. So anyways, yeah, that's those are my new settings for you guys for controller. My video settings, all that stuff is exactly the same. My HUD setting, all that stuff is 100%, so you don't have to worry about that changing at all. So if you go here to Academy and you go to training mode, hit play, that's where you're gonna get where I was just in, where instead of using bot bootcamp, where you have some real people on your side and you're fighting against bots and then the game ends, you gotta keep restarting, the best way to do it is go to Academy training mode. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this new video. I'll catch you later. Oh, hit the like button if you like it. Leave a comment. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much.